see what I mean when I say Truckers Blues Day? That's the second time it's fallen off the window. I just stuck it on the window just to do this little piece. That's twice it's fallen off, but it looks okay. Luckily it hasn't landed on the lens, just on the corner. So yes, I'm trying very hard not to let this be a Truckers Blues Day, but I'm fighting the elements. But a lovely man from the trailer department over here had just come and sorted my airlines out for me. The two, I don't know if you know anything about the couplings, because you've got the normal couplings, the push fit couplings, which we all use in this country. Then you've got the international couplings, which are called olives, and basically you have adapters to fit to the UK spec airlines, so you have to put them on, and you place them in place and you crank them down, and the two rubber olives meet and create a seal. Well, that wasn't happening. I had 3 different sets, messed about with it. I got one to seal, but I'd have got 2 miles down the road and that I'd have let go again. So this guy's been and got me another set, and the olives on them are a lot better. They're widespread. They've got a big flange around them, so there's more chance of them sealing. Because I always imagined the air system to be a real tight fit kind of system, but it's not. It's not as high pressure as you think. Because I mean, I look at the guy's trailer out on site one day. He got an air leak, and I got the airbags to pump up just by stopping this leak by putting my thumb over the hole. So it's not as high pressure as you think. But yeah, so I'm trying very hard to turn this day around, and that guy's just helped. We've got that. I've now got the handle on the trailer, but we started this day with a 5 o'clock start, as I've just said before I got interrupted. And I'm going to get interrupted again now, I think. Yeah, got in for 5 AM. But when I got back yesterday, I was in this truck. I pulled up to the diesel pumps, filled up the AdBlue, as I do. I suspected I'd have this again today. And I heard a conversation in the background saying such and such truck is not back yet. Now, I knew by working for this company for a little while that the guy that they're talking to was the night run guy, i.e. he's the guy that goes to the hub, fetches a load of pallets back, brings them back to the unit, and they get distributed on the class 2 vehicles around this area. I knew instantly, and I looked across at them, they looked across at me. I knew they were going to take this truck. Now, that's not a problem. It's not my truck. I'm not getting territorial, don't get me wrong. But I'd set this truck up for a run today, and I knew that there was a good chance that when I got back to the yard this morning, the night run would not be back. And I was right. He wasn't back. I don't know what happened, but he had a bit of a mare, I think. And he didn't get back until nearly 7 AM. So I had 2 hours of POA, which I put in as POA when I did my manual entries on that tacho. There's a guy in front of me, that's why I'm being coy. Yeah, so I did my manual entries, put POA in. And then I trundled over here to this company to collect a trailer for them, to go and I've only got 1 drop, but it's a full load, then I've got 4 collections. Yeah, so all straightforward so far, yeah. So I pulls into this yard, and normally one of my trailers is on the bay. I have to take it off the bay, at a push they put it at the side. Well, this trailer that I've got was hiding behind a load of other trailers, like deep. I had to get the shunter to move trailers out so I could get to it, and that's not a problem. I found my trailer, hooked up to it, put these olives on, and they were leaking. I've got 3 different sets and they were all leaked. And I got these 2 to seal, and they were okay. So I thought, what I'll do is go and pick the rear end up of the unit so it lifts the trailer up so I can pull forward. Didn't raise enough, so I went to, because it's tight between these trailers to fit in, even for skinny ribs, but I got to the winding handle to lift the legs up, and the handle was missing. You can't wind the handles up, the legs up, without the handle. Simple. So I went back to transport. I said, trailer has not got a winding handle. He said, I put one in the gatehouse last night. It's in there with the bolt. Got you. Went to the gatehouse. Gatehouse man. I said, have you got an handle in there for a trailer? He went, no mate, I sold it on eBay. He said, I got 15 quid for it. I said, oh, that's good. But give me this handle and a bolt. Now bolts only useful if it threads into something, i.e. a nut or a thread, and the bolt didn't have a nut with it, so I went back up to transport. I just saw you got the nut for this bolt. No, our shunter runs without it all the while. I thought, well, your shunter might, but as soon as I get out on the road, that bolt's going to come out, the handle's going to fall off, I'm going to run it over, it's going to go through somebody's screen, and it'll be deemed as it wasn't secure, because it wouldn't have been. So I know how to sort this. I'll go and see my mates in BMU. So meanwhile, come back to the trailer. It was leaking. Tried to mess around with them, nothing. So meanwhile, I'd gone through the third set. I was having no more of it. So I've just gone in to see the trailer guy in the BMU, and he's let's go and have a look, he says. So he comes out, and he can't get the 2 olives to line up properly. So he disappears. He said, I'll be back in 5 minutes. True to his word, he come back in 5 minutes. And yeah, he just fit them and they've sealed a treat. So that's that problem sorted now. I can now get underway. So we're going to turn this around. I refuse to have, I'm off for 5 days now. I refuse to have a Truckers Blues Day to go into a rest period. I'm not having it. I'm not. The glasses are full, remember, not half empty. So yeah, after a while when things don't quite go your way, yeah. Meanwhile, I had the guy that I took a wrong unit out yesterday. I had to take it back, and it's a special unit. I'll go more into that later. But the guy was moaning at me because he says, why did you come in through the passenger door? I said, because I couldn't get in through the driver's. Why couldn't you get in through the driver's door? I said, because there was no access to it. He said, well, I got out of it. I said, well, unless you can suck yourself in like a sheet of A4 paper. You didn't get out your door when that 7.5 tonner was parked next to you. Because when I started at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it was chucking it down with rain, and it was pitch black, hence I picked the wrong unit up, because the piece of paper I got sodden. It was like proper heavens open cloudburst, you know, like being under Niagara. So yeah, and I picked, it's not lit their yard, so I picked the wrong unit up. Because this unit was still on the road, mine was. Well, I didn't know that. All I was told is it was a special one. It ended da-da-da-da-da-da, which this one did. So, why did you come in? I said, because I couldn't get in through the driver's door. He says, would you be upset if I come into your house and walk through your living room with my muddy boots on? I said, well, A, it's your yard that's muddy, not mine. I can't help that. I said, and B, I'm sorry, but I wasn't carrying my slippers at the time. I can see how this conversation's going. I thought, well, what do you want me to say? I mean, bearing in mind, he's not talking about muddy footprints. He's talking about a little bit of dust off the bottom of my boot, maybe. And if I'd have had that unit all day, come the end of the day, I'd have checked round to make sure I'd left it the way I found it. Because I always do. I'm dead respectful. And, oh, I can see it the way it's going. I thought, get on with it, mate. Just do one, will you, before you get in trouble. But I was not in the mood for him this morning. But yeah, I'd left a muddy footprint on his mat on the passenger footwell. You know, the mats, that's what it's for. But anyway, and I also had to step, because I haven't got 15-foot long legs, I had to step on this part here. This covers the engine. It's over the top of the engine. And I had to step on that, and he got like this crocheted blanket type thingy. He says, well, any normal person would have put something down first. I thought, do you know what, any normal person, and I use the term normal, wouldn't have frilly bloody net curtains hanging about, the lacy curtains about the place, and bloody crocheted bloody knitwear. Do you know what I mean? Just, it's a working truck, for God's sake. But yeah, you can't argue with some people. He was calling me disrespectful, but he's wrong. So, right, I'm going to hit the road. Going up. Oh. How do you know I'm from... Catching up to Toodles. sign right in my way. That is absolutely appalling. Proper in my way. So bad if you're a car, but a lorry driver, it was square in the way. Ridiculous,
After
really.
100 yards, turn left. Then, turn right.
Okay.
Turn left. Then, turn right.
7.5 miles to the next drop. They were barrels. I don't know what I'm carrying to open the back doors, and normally they're sealed. So, but yeah, 40 barrels off there, 4 on a pallet, and I managed to convince him to put a pump truck on the back, and I brought him to the back door. So much easier than flapping around them curtains. It's not just curtains, it's the wooden slats and the drop sides and stuff. It's just a faff. Plus the fact that it's windy, and the first thing you learn when you're using curtains is watch out for the buckles in wind. Because one of them catches you and you won't do it again. To secure them down when they're open, flail around like sails.
Turn right.
The blues and twos. Everybody check your mirrors. Look in your mirror because you've got an ambulance coming up fast behind you. You don't even know it's there. You ain't got a clue. I quite like coming to Hull. I think it's quite an interesting city. A lot of history here. It's been a while since I've been to Hull. The last time I come to Hull was in June. Was it June? Yeah, end of June. And I was in a tiny little 7.5 tonner, I do believe, with a fridge box on, and I was at the docks, and that's when my instructor rang me up and said, I've had a cancellation if you're interested. Oh yeah, I'm always interested. When is it? Tomorrow. Oh yeah, okay. Squeaky bum time. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. Oh. I was driving for the same company yesterday, delivering for the same company, because the company I'm working for is contracted for another company. And I was in and around Nottingham, and I left Nottingham at about, by the time I cleared the traffic, about 6:30, something like that. And I was driving out of Nottingham on the 52. I got past Night Island. I turned up towards Gamston. Those are, you know, Nottingham, where the Morrisons is. And on the left hand side is a lay-by. And in that lay-by, this is who I found. Just past this lay-by, I'm on the A52 Nottingham on my way home for the day, and you'll never have a guess who I can see in the lay-by. Guess who it is? It's Mr. J. Mr. Trucker J. I knew I'd catch up with you one day, our kid.
Hello.
How are we doing, sir?
Not too bad, how are you?
Say hello to the camera.
Hello, Tubbers.
How are we doing?
I'm alright.
Let's switch that off.
Driving.
Yes. Mr. Trucker J. In the flesh. Having a break before going into his 10th hour driving, and he was contemplating on where to haul up for the night. I said, oh, I told him about a couple of places. I said there's a country lane like with a bit of a lay-by type that you'd be okay in. He said last time he was in that area he stopped at Morrison's. Just you're driving as if you're going into Morrison's as a customer. It peels off to the left is the delivery yard, and he stayed just to the left there, out of the way of all the lorries coming in. And yeah, I saw Jay, so I pulled over, went and said hello to him, had a natter. Hour and a half later, I got on my way again, and I left my phone and everything in my car, locked in my car. And I got missed calls off my wife. She said, you said you'd be back an hour ago. Where are you? I'm sorry, I got waylaid. You're having an affair, you are. Trust me, you come. I had to show her who I'd met, and I'm definitely not having an affair. So yeah, I had a good old natter like I'd known him for years. Top bloke. I've always said that about Jay. Gives up his time freely, and I know that he's got a couple of haters on his channel that keep digging him and whatnot, but they can go do one for, as far as I'm concerned, he's top lad. So yeah, it was quite nice catching up with him. I just had my photo taken. The reason he's taking photos of this truck is because it's got special livery on, as I keep mentioning, and I still don't know what it is. I'm kind of embarrassed to ask, you know what I mean? I mean, if I showed you a photo of it, I'm sure that people out there go, oh yeah, that's such and such. Oh yeah. But you know, like these Viking-esque type Warlock, you know the type I'm talking about, Dungeons and Dragons type thing. Honestly, I couldn't be further disinterested if I tried. It's just not my cup of tea. Xeni Warrior and all that kind of, no. I just, no. Just no. That's it. So, that's why I don't get it. Beautiful day again. What are we looking at on the temperature front? 16 degrees, 17 degrees is it? 18, 17, fluctuating between 17 and 18 degrees. next to the collection I stopped, I've got a pair of these olives in my bag. I'll show you them close up so you get to see what they're like, but honestly I don't, unless you do any hauling for this particular company, I don't think you'll come across them much unless you're going across to Europe, rest of Europe. They use them a lot. I don't like them. I don't like them.
I'm listening.
Oh, are you listening? I didn't ask you to listen. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the blinking GoPro. So you go back for a second.
After 400 yards, cross the roundabout. Second exit. Cross the roundabout. Second exit.
Stay green, stay green. Oh yeah, we're winning, baby! About 3 miles away. Yeah, we can't have many more days like this left, can we? Before it turns sour. You'll start to see the seasons change in my videos now. Just the first signs there that autumn's here, you know. The trees are turning. That's what they're doing. I told you they'd turn. And they lay dead for winter. Just when you think you got to cut them down because they're no more. Bang! In the spring, out they come again. Beautiful. See, if we didn't have the misery that is winter, we wouldn't appreciate the summer. And it's been a good
After
summer this year.
400 yards, cross the roundabout.
I know May and
Third
June wasn't
exit.
particularly good, but July and August were phenomenal. Really.
Cross the roundabout. Third exit.
I had a natter with Jay about various things. Oh, bless him, he gave me a head torch. I said, yeah, it's getting to that time of year when I can't see to do my defects. I'm having to use my mobile. I said, I'm a bit worried about dropping it because I'm clumsy like that. I said, after a head torch, I went down Grantham at the weekend to try and buy one. I went into Screwfix, they haven't got any in. I went into Argos, they haven't got any in. I went into the range, they haven't got any in. So bugger it. I was going to order one online, and I was telling Jay, and he dug one out of his cubbyhole for me and gave it me, bless him. Yeah, it just, because it allows you to have your hands free to do all the stuff then, so you cut your lines up and stuff. But one of the things we got around to talking about was the TomTom. He's got a TomTom from
After
TomTom.
400 yards, cross the roundabout.
And
Second exit.
Yeah, and I just made a few alterations to this to see if it's made it any better. We'll see. It's still, in my opinion, woefully inadequate. Not what I expected.
Cross the roundabout. Second exit. After 300 yards, cross the roundabout. Second exit.
1.25.
Cross the roundabout. Second exit.
Start looking out. The last drop I saw coming in after 62.
After 300 yards, go left on the roundabout. First exit. Then, you have reached your destination. Windows up, grab those sunnies and don't let the seagulls steal your chips. Go left on the roundabout. First exit. Then, you have reached your destination. Windows up, grab those sunnies and don't let the seagulls steal your chips.
That's it, we've done the first collection, on the way to the second. I've got 4 in total. This one's only 4 miles on that one. They're all in this area, which is nice because sometimes with this company they can be a bit spread out. Friendly bunch there, which is always nice. Refreshing when you get out of the cab and somebody greets you with a smile. Normally folks just ignore you, just to give you the heads up. Because if they engage, if they give you eye contact, they have to deal with it.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout. Second exit. Cross the roundabout. Second exit. After 300 yards, cross the roundabout. Second exit. Cross the roundabout. Second exit. After 400 yards, cross the roundabout. First exit. Cross the roundabout. First exit. After 400 yards, go right on the roundabout. Third exit. Then, take the third left. No worries. Go right on the roundabout. Third exit. Then, take the third left. No worries. After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left. After 200 yards, bear right, then turn right. Bear right, then turn right. turn right. Then, turn right. After 200 yards, turn right. Then, turn right. Turn right. Then, turn right. Turn right. Then, take the second left. After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left. After 300 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Then, take the second right. Cross the roundabout, second exit. Then, take the second right.
That is genius.
What?
That's genius.
Thank you, yeah.
I do, mate.
Cheers, appreciate that.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right. After 80 yards, turn left. Then, you have reached your destination. Windows up, grab those sunnies and don't let the seagulls steal your chips. Turn left. Then, you have reached your destination. Windows up, grab those sunnies and don't let the seagulls steal your chips. You have reached your destination. Windows up, grab those sunnies and don't let the seagulls steal your chips.
Sit red. I can't get through there. That woman's tried complaining before. I'm going to take it. This guy's just going to have to wait. Try and get through. I hope you crack your son. So thick. Hey. Right. Just had to show my rear end to traffic. Not that I think there's a lot of traffic down here, but right, so I need to go forward. I need to go down that side, but that end don't look any better either. I'd be quite entitled to rip the bloody rear end of one of these cars off because of where they're parked. Yeah, it's just my trailer cup. That's yeah. I mean, cheers, mate. trailer cut to my left. To my right, got a BMW, white BMW. Good man. Yeah, white BMW. And I've got to watch my headboard because my headboard swings out, you see. Look, they're all parked on corners. It's so bad, you know. Not even on bloody Oxford Street after all that. How we doing? Alright, mate? I got onto Oxford Street that way. Oh, that was fun.
What have you got?
No, it's what have you got? I'm collecting 4 wheat germ veg oil or something. That makes sense to you? Bloody parking on corners, what is it?
After 80 yards, go right on the roundabout. 3rd exit. Go right on the roundabout. 3rd exit.
Still a cracking idea.
Continue onto St. Silas Street, then continue onto Main Street.
I didn't say anything. Why you started talking to me like that?
Continue onto Main Street, then turn. If you just said something, I didn't hear what it was.
That's okay.
At the end of the road, turn right. Then, at the end of the road, turn right.
Turn right onto Fountain Road, then turn right onto Wickham Lane.
Turn right. Then, at the end of the road, turn right.
Turn right onto
This is that street where King got stuck on.
Turn right, then bear right.
Oh no. No, it's not. Don't let me out. You can let me out, can you? What about you either, would it?
Slide right onto Cumberland.
Bear right. Then you have reached your destination. Windows up, grab those sunnies and don't let the seagulls steal your chips.
Your destination is on the right.
Right. Then turn right. Turn right. Then turn right.
Let me out this one.
Turn right.
right onto St Silas Street, then continue onto Main Street. Continue onto Main Street, then If you just said something, I didn't hear what it was.
Where have you got that
At the
from?
end of the road, turn right.
I
Then
haven't taught you to
at
do
the end of
that.
the road, turn left.
Turn right onto Fountain Road, then turn left onto Wincolm Lee.
Turn right. Then at the end of the road, turn left.
Turn left onto Wincolm Lee.
Turn left.
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, continue straight onto Bankside.
Eight miles away to the next collection. There's quite a few tight little corners there. Cars parked illegally. And if you were to drive across the front of the bonnet, not a lot they can do because they're parked illegally. But obviously, it's not an option you'd choose.
Exit the roundabout onto Bankside. In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the first exit and stay on Bankside.
After 300 yards, go left on the roundabout. First exit. Go left on the roundabout. First exit.
Exit the roundabout onto Bankside. In 300 yards, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Ferry Lane, A1165.
After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout. Third exit. Go right on the roundabout. Third exit.
No, I'm not even going to attempt this in the layout. I'm right in the middle of the road. Just close it down, just coming into it, and then it opens back up again. Otherwise, they'd be squeaking by.
Exit the roundabout onto Ferry Lane. In 300 yards, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Stone Ferry Road,
After
A1033.
200 yards, go left on the roundabout. First exit.
I've got them both running side by side just to see who's most efficient.
Go left on the roundabout. First exit.
Deliver to that, thank you. I'll deliver to that next at home.
In 300 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Holwell Road, A1033.
Traffic's thickening up, it's going up to 3 o'clock. Need to get this one on board and get myself to the side of that M18.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout. Second exit.
Floors for you and floors to go. Oh, I bet they were proper chuck when you opened it.
Cross the roundabout. Second exit.
Exit the roundabout onto Holwell Road. Continue onto Holwell Road for half a mile. In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto
After
Sutton Road,
400 yards,
A1033.
go left on the roundabout. First exit. Go left on the roundabout. First exit.
At the roundabout, take the third
After
exit onto
400
Annandale,
yards,
A1033.
go right on the roundabout. Third exit. Go right on the roundabout. Third exit.
Exit the roundabout onto Annandale. In 200 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Thomas Clarkson Way, A1033.
After 100 yards, cross the roundabout. Second exit. Cross the roundabout. Second exit.
I'm scared of them drums, one of them drums falling over. It's got oil in it.
Exit the roundabout onto Thomas Clarkson Way. Continue on Thomas Clarkson Way for 3/4 of a mile.
Because I've put a strap around the whole lot. There's 3 pallets of 4 and a pallet of 1. I put a strap around the whole lot so that they can't fall over, hopefully. But because of is the one, that might move, loosening the strap. Although there's something behind it now, which will help. But there's only one band that runs round them, keeping them together. And it's not steel.
In 1/4 of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Reich Carter Way, A1033.
After 400 yards, go left on the roundabout. Second exit. Go left on the roundabout. Second exit.
Exit the roundabout onto Reich Carter Way. In 300 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Reich Carter Way, A1033.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout. Second exit. Cross the roundabout. Second exit.
Exit the roundabout onto Reich Carter Way. Continue on Reich Carter Way for half a mile.
After 800 yards, go right on the roundabout. Third exit.
In 1/4 of a mile, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Beverly Road, A117. If you just said something, I didn't hear what it was.
No, I didn't say anything. I'm saying something now. I'm saying I didn't say anything.
Go right on the roundabout. Third exit.
It'd be funny if they started talking to each other. Did you say something? No, you daft Sheila. Get on and navigate. Jesus, you talk too much. We could have a full-blown row, couldn't we? Because you go which way? Indicator would be lovely. That's a bit bloody late now. Yeah, that indicator would have been fantastic about half an hour ago now for fruit. junctions are wonderful inventions. It's been proved that they're the most efficient way of moving traffic around a junction. If only people had used to bring indicators, you know what I mean?
Take the
Exit
exit.
the roundabout onto Beverley Road. Continue on A1174 for 3 miles.
Right. What do you think I was going to do? Get on Beverley Road and stop?
If you just said something, I didn't hear what it was.
Don't be coy with me, woman. Oh, thanks. Don't worry about the big load of oil I've got on the back. Oh, looking forward to a few days off. Now, I just blindsided it down here, sweet as a nut. If I'd put the camera on, I screwed it up. I've parked that way, reverse down here. Well, it's not tight, but I was quite chuffed with that. There's the truck. It's got like pirates and Vikings. That's not pirates, Vikings. But yes, I'll point it that way. Oh. This is what I'm carrying today. I'll put the strap just round here just to stop these falling over.
I'll do it, mate. Give away.
No, be alright like that.
Sure.
Yeah. How many is there?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Right, lovely. Do you know what? Yeah, sorry,
Well,
mate.
put
Yeah.
the other way and the rest.
Yeah.
I'll do them all that way.
Well, I can take 3 pallets
Right.
that way and then the rest the other way.
Right, your pops.
Thank you, sir.
Shop pack right on the top and you deliver it underneath.
Good job. Thank you very much, sir.
Alright,
Have a good weekend, mate. Done. That's my full load. There's 4 consignments on at the front, which is pallet and a half wide, hence the staggered. I've got 2 single pallets. These drums here for the oily stuff in that I didn't want to follow. That's the ones I put the big strap around. They've only got a band on. Then some garden furniture there, and then these jobbies here, which have got some sort of solvent in them, which is flammable, but apparently I don't need ADR to transport it. So, yes, so, and I won't need to strap them down, because A, there's nowhere to strap them to, and B, they're well banded together. And these are load bearing curtains. In addition, you've got these as well. So that's quite legal. But that's it, that's the collection for the day. We've still got all that empty space. Now I shall hit the road and get home. Toodles. It's raining. We're currently on the M62. Run out of drive time, so I had to take 45 minutes. And I won't be back until 7:30. And that's it, where I drop the trailer. It'll be 8 o'clock by the time I get back to the yard. Another late one. Think of the money, Mr. Fox, think of the money. Like a big blob of cloud, and then it's nice again. See? Well, that's another good day in Hull. Whenever I come to Hull, everybody's really friendly, which helps. And that's it. Look at that. Road's bone dry, look. To me 5 days off, but it's a bit like being self-employed working for an agency. You're quite aware that if you're not working, you're not earning. You do get holiday pay, I mean that's statutory now, but you get given that every week. So unless you're smart about it and put a bit aside, which is not a lot of point to be fair, then it's like you don't get paid your time off. So there's always that bit, and the agency forgot that I'd requested Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, and they booked me in to place all next week that I would have quite liked to do actually, but I can't do it now because the in-laws are going away. So you're fighting the urge to keep working, but there comes a point where you go, do you know what? You just stop, take a bit of time off, recharge the batteries, and then you go again. Because from what I remember, on class 2 last year, the run up to Christmas was mad. Then January, bang. So I'm trying to make hay while the sun shines. I'm in this Renault today, and it's got one of these sun visors that pulls down like a blind, and it don't come down far enough. It's about as much use as a chocolate reading teapot. Oh, we got some more cloud in front, look. What are you all doing the weekend? Out and out! You got plans? I'm going to be doing sweet FA. That's not true. I've got to work on my wife's car. I got to put it through its MOT, and I've had a look round it, and it needs a new shock absorber. So I'll put a new strut in it. It's a complete unit. And I think I've got to change the front discs, pads. So hey ho, I hope we get a nice bit of weather so I can do that. So I haven't got a garage. I live in an old cottage. And funnily enough, they didn't build garages on old cottages. There wasn't much room, much call for one when my cottage was built. Bearing in mind the car was a good 200 years off being invented. So, or you need somewhere to tie your horse. Oh, how different life would have been. How very, very different. When my house was built, how different was life. None of this business. No lorries, no supermarkets, no CD, DVD, computer, no radios, no electricity, no running water, no highways, just cobbled roads, muddy roads. No central heating. No ovens. But not the same as we know them. No washing machines. God, how different life was. You catch a cold and it sends you to the grave. I always like coming over this bridge for some reason. It's spectacular. Spectacular. Do you know, I've spent a lot of time up here just recently. I was up here Monday. I was in Gaul Monday. I was delivering for You know which. The big one. The one that a lot of people don't like. The ones that look like old canal boats. You know what I mean? So for those of you out there that say, oh, you can't get experience as a new driver, well, that's poppycock, because I've been driving for all sorts of companies, big profile companies as well, so it's when they need drivers, that's it, they'll take you. I don't like doing the big profile companies, the ones everything has to be risk assessed, so they have routes planned for you and you have to follow these routes, and I don't like that. You know, new truck stop being built there, 8 bays, that one, bear that in mind. M62 near Gould.
Exit ahead.
Do you know what has just occurred to me? That I've got maybe 35 minutes spare to drop the trailer, take the paperwork up and get back to the yard. I mean, the yard's only what, 4 miles down the road from where I'm dropping the trailer, but it's going to be tight again, isn't it? And I am not spending the night in Nottingham. No. All because I wasted
After 800
4 hours this
yards,
morning.
take the exit.
2 hours at the company where I picked the truck up from, and 2 hours where I picked the trailer up from.
Take the exit.
Take 4 hours off the day. All of a sudden your day seems quite reasonable. Never mind, thinking about it. Take it easy on these benches because of the load I've got on. I'd hate for one of them barrels to go over. Oh, look at all them deer. Hello, my dear. Yeah, especially ones with oil in. Braking for? If I can get through there, so can you. notice it now, I'm in the fast lane and I shouldn't be, but that's being sensible, giving that wide load up the berth, a wide berth. A nice truck that was. Top line V8. Hopefully the traffic should have eased going into Nottingham by the time I get there, because it's getting on a bit. But hopefully the thickest of it, because Nottingham's a bugger when it comes to rush hour, an absolute bugger. Right, I'll turn you off and say goodnight, because there's now, you don't want to see anything more. There's now to see between here and Nottingham. Same old, just big bands of tarmac. So I say good evening to you all. Have a good weekend. I shall I might upload this, what I filmed today, and then I will do a roll call this weekend. Yes, that's what I should do. I've ordered a new screen for my old computer, my HP. See if I can revive that one, because this one I've got at the minute is a pig. So, yes, toodles! Right, these are olives, and that is a conventional connector. So if we see how it's fired off, because I'm only using one hand. And this, there's your connector, look. It's your standard push fit connector. These fit on. You offer it up the top there. Make sure the bottom and the top, that bit goes up in that slot, and that bit goes up in that slot. So you offer it up, push it down, that's it. No more complicated than that. The problem I had is that, see how that one's got a big rubber flange on it? Well, mine had two of those. I'm trying to marry them two up. It was never going to seal. By the way, I've got that torch on that Trucker J gave me. Top banana, mate. Just, this is what I needed it for. I mean, normally I wouldn't have a camera in hand, but yeah. So yeah, that's how they work. Just put that on there, push that down, and then you can connect up as normal. So, and same with this one. I'll fire off. Try and hold on to it. Gotcha. It's very difficult one-handed, you know. Yes. And that's exactly the same, but that one's male, because it looks like a penis. And that one's the female. It looks like a vagina. Okay. Catch you later.